Good morning from Athens. It's been a crazy day. I literally had 3 hours sleep and now just landed in Athens and they've broken our suitcase. So we're just trying to get that sorted now, but I am crazy tired. These are the joys and the disadvantages and ups and downs of traveling. And here is our accommodation for Athens. It's a guest house. It's been shared with 4 other people. Bathroom shared, kitchen shared. But this cost €50 for 3 nights, 4 days as well. So it's quite a bargain to get in Athens. We got 48 hours in Athens. Funny enough, I actually came to Athens on a university trip 3 to 4 years ago. But I didn't have a camera, etc. then. So today we're going to the Acropolis, we're going to the Temple of Zeus, we're going to get some Greek salad, which is the best salad in the world. I want to get some Slovaki, which is like a pita bread rolled with fries, paprika, salads, and just a whole lot of stuff. So yes, I'm going to take you guys along with me. I can vaguely remember, but when I came to Athens, I think it was 2015, they actually had a banking crisis at the time where we couldn't withdraw any money at all on this university trip. So I didn't get to enjoy the full experience of it as much, but I did learn a lot about Zeus and all those other stuff as well. So now we're gonna try to get some salad, we're gonna go to Acropolis. And funny enough, it's actually January and the weather is decent. Right? We've been traveling around Israel, we're going to Jordan soon as well. We've been to Austria where it was freezing. So now it makes a difference that we're actually in Greece in January and the weather is actually quite decent. So, and also when you come to Athens in Greece, Athens is actually the capital of Greece, but a lot of people tend to go to the city, the beach areas like Corfu and all those party islands as well. So make sure whenever you go to Greece, you make sure you visit the city as well, the capital. Make sure you visit the capital, because in the capital you see various things. You see things, a lot of poverty, you see a lot of broken buildings. You can feel the whole ancient history when you come to Greece, because there's just so many different landmarks just like this one when you come to Greece. So make sure you hit it out. Greece is not one of the cheapest places you can go to in Europe, like Malaga. However, there is a lot to see when you come to Greece. We're now heading to the Acropolis, which is at the top of a hill. I did this a few years ago, so the hike is not too bad, but you actually have to pay to go up there. It's worth it because there's a lot of broken buildings, kind of like gladiators as well. So make sure you go to the Acropolis up there. You come to Greece prepared to walk and walk. We are now at the Acropolis in Athens, which is one of the main tourist sites when you come to Athens. Make sure you see it's at the top of a hill and it costs just €10 per person to get inside. When walking to Acropolis, be careful of these rocks. These are very slippery here, so just pay attention, especially if you come in Christmas time or when it's snowing. As you can see, a lot of the bricks are actually broken, and this is due to an explosion caused by the bombardment during the siege in 1687, which crumbled the building to pieces. But they've started to restore it back in 1992. But definitely visit this part of Athens. It's called the Panathenaic, which is at the top of the Acropolis. Again, this is Panathenaic. Make sure you come to this part of Athens. There's no point you coming to Athens if you're not going to visit these sites, and it costs €10 just to enter the Acropolis and to see the Panathenaic. The hike is about 10 minutes hike. It's not too bad, it's not too steep. There's a lot of stairs as well, and a lot of bits where you can take some breaks, and also other viewpoints where you can actually see different parts of the city as well, which I'll show you guys now. Look at this bit over here. It's like cool, it's like a nice city, kind of reminds me of like Jordan and stuff. Sorry about the shadows. And then over here you can see we've got like a little mountain. I believe it's someone's house or a castle on top, but unfortunately we're not going to go to this part of Athens today. But you can see here again, just be careful when you come here. It's very slippery. even if it's hot and there's no snow and there's no ice, these rocks here in particular are very slippery when you come to Athens. Okay, I'm going to have a look at that little hill or castle at the top. So you actually can't go past this line due to health and safety, but if I push it forward, I'm still technically on the other side of the rope. So yeah, let's push it forward. So yeah, you can see that, I believe it's a house or a castle, I don't know what it is, but this part here, again on the top of Acropolis, there's loads of viewpoints here. Make sure you check it out. You can see the whole city here. Although there's a lot of poverty in Athens, a lot of pickpockets, it's actually nice monuments like this Acropolis and the Panathenaic right there, which you can also go and visit over there as well. You can see here, again, there's another viewpoint right behind me here. We're gonna check it out, and I can guarantee there's gonna be another amazing view right behind me now. So we're gonna check it out. I believe this building down here is a temple of Zeus, which we are going to check out later on because he's right in front. Again, doing a bad thing. They've only got a barrier here, but technically I can walk right here. So let's go.
Excuse me. Hello. Sorry for the loud there, as you can see.
Okay, cool. That is the end of the Acropolis and the Panathenaic. We are now gonna get some food. I am hungry, so I'm gonna get some Greek salad, and I'm gonna try the souvlaki, which I had a few years ago. Again, which is like basically a wrap with fries, paprika, and meat in it. So yeah. Athens is known and big for pickpocketers. So if you ever come to Athens, make sure you get one of these or bring it beforehand to store your stuff in. Like, they try to crack down on pickpocketers, but there's actually no like police inside the train station and stuff, so a lot of people get pickpocketed, especially in busy areas. So even when we got to our guest house yesterday, first thing our host said is make sure you got one of these bags, because pickpocketers are rampant in Athens. Because there's a lot of poverty and there's like hardly any jobs here, so there's a lot of crime in that aspect of pickpocketers. There's not like major crimes like murdering and stuff, but pickpocketing is like one of the biggest crimes in Athens. So make sure you get one of these before you come here, okay? You come to Athens and a lot of these broken rocks over here, which you see over here, would be gone. A lot of people would throw away these rocks, but Athens have decided, and the Greek government decides to keep all these rocks to maintain history, and also it increases their tourism as well. Have a look at this building behind. So this is actually the Hadrian Library, I believe. Yes, Hadrian's Library, and the entrance fee is €6 between certain dates, and then €3 between certain dates, depending on when you're going. But there's a reduced ticket price if you're a student or if you're over the age of 65. So €6 between these dates, and then €3 between these dates, because I think this is probably that's the low season, and this is the high season here.
Under 25? Yes.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Me.
93, no.
Just by 1 month. 1 month.
No,
1 month, man. Come on. Fun, interesting fact: if you're from the EU, as in England, Italy, France, Germany, etc., you could actually get in for free if you're under 25. I'm 26, so I can't get it for free. But yes, as long as you got this bad boy, you can get in for free. Let's get some food in Athens, and the first stop is called Fish and Cones, which basically is a restaurant which serves fish, squid, shrimp, all in a cone. Apparently it's dirt cheap, so let's go check this out. Got some squid, some shrimp, and some archvoys, and this was only 11 euros, and it came with a beer. So 11 euros. However, if you're ordering in a cone, you have to sit outside. If you want to have it inside, you have to order on a plate, which is going to cost more money. So yeah, make sure you check Fish and Cone when you come to Athens. It's right in the city centre as well, but I want to give it a try. So first thing I want to try is prawns. Looks crispy. Ooh, that thing is good. That thing is good. Oh, that sauce is good. That's juicy. Fish and Cone, I'm giving you a 9 out of 10. But here's a squid. Good stuff. Squid there. Juicy. Squid is good. But 9 out of 10. Because they won't let me sit inside with a cone. It's a bit cold outside. But if you want to sit inside, you have to spend more money. Yeah, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. But definitely check out Fish and Cone when you come to Athens. €3.90 for one of these. And you might as well get all 3 of them. We are now on our way to the Panathenaic Stadium, which was the first Olympic stadium that was ever built. It was also the first Olympic Games was first hosted in Athens, Greece. To do a serious workout, all you have to do is literally walk up from there up to those stairs. Do it about 2 times and you're done. Literally, this is the best workout if you want to do a workout. It will cost you €5 a day if you want to do these steps, but yeah, it's definitely a great workout to do. And surprisingly, although it's marble, it's not rusty. It's not like chipped up, rusty, broken marble. It's actually quite decent. So this stadium is huge. I can only imagine the uproar and the shouting and the cheering when this was fully packed. I think actually more people can fit into this stadium than the Wembley Stadium in the UK, or a big football ground, or somewhere where you guys keep the national Super Bowl in America. I think it's actually more people can fit, simply because there's not as many chairs. There's no chairs here, so there's actually more room for a lot of people to fit up. This is actually cool. It gives you a breakdown of everything that's happened, why it was built, what used to happen here. It tells you in English, Spanish, Deutsch, Dutch, French, Italian. It has, I think, about 12 different languages that you can use, and you literally put it to your ears and it tells you everything that used to happen, why it was built, the purpose of it, all the Olympic Games that used to happen here, and also when it was actually built. So yeah, so don't be worried if you need to do a lot of, don't worry about if you need to do a lot of research beforehand. Once you get here, you literally can just listen to it, and it tells you what you need to talk about in your vlog. It also tells you stuff that you want to know beforehand as well. Cool. This is that you press a number, for example, then you press play, and it tells you information about each spot. So right now I am at number 5, and it tells me everything about number 5, about this area, what used to happen. If I press number 4, I have to make sure I go to the 4 section, then it will tell me what that section is about as well. The site of the stadium was turned into fields which were privately owned. King and the Queen used to sit in these seats. These are the only 2 seats that are different from the entire stadium. So yes, we are all kings and queens in our own rights. So it's only right that I sit in this chair, innit? I have to sit in this chair because I'm a king myself, you get me? So yeah, these seats are plus size friendly. You could fit in there, I could fit in there. No street seat belt restrictions. But yes, definitely, this is amazing. I could just only imagine them sitting in this two seats whilst the crowd is cheering right behind, the crowd is cheering in front. Someone's dropping a baton, someone's throwing a shot put. Yeah, all those activities. I can just imagine how crazy it used to be back then in the 1800s, when this first official Olympic Games actually happened. So yeah, man, if you do come to Athens, make sure you come to the stadium. Again, it's €5 to enter. You get one of these included for free, 10 different languages, and also you can come sit on a throne. Okay. If you're ever thirsty, you can get a drink from these water fountains. This water is 1,000 years old. Probably tastes better than the tap water we got now. Let's have a look at it. Oh! Like, people think like Fat Boy can't run, yeah? Alright, Fat Boy, watch it. Chubby, you say boat. Watch it. Hamstrings, man. Pull them. Hello? Hello, is this the ambulance service? Yeah, I think I pulled my hamstring. Come here now. I want my mommy. Cool. And our final stop on this trip, we are going to Di Porto, which is an underground restaurant which loads of people walk past, but it's actually family run. But from the outside, it doesn't look like a restaurant at all. On a natural, normal day, you constantly walk past it. So that's our next stop, and we're gonna walk in there now, see what we can get. Okay, as we're on our way to the Di Porto underground restaurant, you have to walk through a little market first, which sells a lot of fresh fruits, fresh veg, nuts, spices, everything. So I'm thinking we probably walked past the Di Porto restaurant already, but we're gonna try and find it. So we actually walked past the restaurant. We was actually looking for it for about half an hour, but you actually can't see it. You need someone to direct you to it. So right behind me now, you see the restaurant. It's an underground restaurant, has no name, no sign, no marketing whatsoever. Again, it's family run, so we're gonna check it out and see what the all hype is about. So just left the Porto restaurant, and my verdict is I had a little minestrone with like noodles or like rice. I don't even know what it was. It was alright. The meat was good and fleshy. Taste, I think people on YouTube were lying and just trying to support the cause. The fish was salty, so that's another downfall. But if you want to go for the underground experience, it's definitely worthwhile. It costs actually €19 for fish, the minestrone, whatever that was thing, and we had a probably 500 milliliters of wine. So for €19, that was decent, but the taste wasn't all that for €19. I've definitely had better meals for €19. As you saw earlier, we went to Fish and Cone, and that was €10, and that definitely tastes way better than that meal we just had there. So yes, if you want to come Athens and try it, it's up to you. But my verdict is, I don't think you should try it. I wouldn't lie to you. I think people on YouTube are just lying, you know, just for adding more content. That's it. I could lie to you and say, oh yes, it's a brilliant restaurant, go check it out, just for content, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Me, I want to go there again. If you want to get an underground experience, it's really good. The owner's nice and friendly. But you have to give your honest opinion, and that fish was mad salty. I mean salty. I mean sal with a capital S, salty. That fish was salty. That minestrone noodles thing wasn't nice. So compared to Deporto and Fish and Cone was definitely better than Deporto. I mean, if it was a new place, I would give it a little slide in it, give the company a bit of time to like fix up things and everything. But this place has been there for a time, it's been there for ages, and if it's home cooked food, it should taste quite decent. So yeah, I was happy with what I just got there. 19 euros, 17 pounds. I was happy with what I just got there. But yes, if you're coming to Athens, go to Fish and Cone, you won't be disappointed. €3.90 per cone. Deporto, Demarco, whatever you want to call yourself, it's not worth it. Like obviously we have bad days, but apparently, you know, this is how it tastes every day. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say it tastes brilliant, and my taste buds ain't effed up. So yeah, don't get to that place.
To my holy trip, addicted to the psychedelic crime. I'm sipping on the tip of a cloud as I'm shutting out loud. I'm
Y'all know I like my gelato ice cream, so we just got an ice cream in Athens from Givenchy. We'll show a clip on it after. But this ice cream, I don't know which one is better. I'm still swaying towards Rome ice cream, but the presentation of this ice cream is really good. You've got a sprinkled cone, which I've never seen before, which is really good. But yeah, definitely check this place out when you come to Athens. So now we are in the night square. It's got a rooftop bar here. We've got now a few clubs here, and up here you'll see the Acropolis, which is right there. Be wary though, when you come to this night square, people will approach you. They're not as aggressive as those in Morocco, but yeah, they'll definitely approach you and they'll ask you to try on something. That they'll ask you to try on a bracelet. Once the bracelet is on your hand, you have to pay, or the rest of them will come along to say no, you have to pay. So if they offer you to try something, or they try to say it's for free, just don't accept it, okay? Greek salad, look how nice that looks. Woof. Then we got the Slovakia, again what I mentioned earlier. If I lived in Greece, I would have Greek salad every day. Like, the salad tastes so much different. Like, it has flavors, look at that. Ah. Greek salad is the best. Make sure you have Greek salad, and it's so popular. That's why a Greek salad costs more than an average main course meal. Okay, I'm gonna have a bite. That's juicy. And that wraps up the end of our Athens video. About to collect our luggage, which we left in storage in the town centre. Again, this was €7.50, and we could store 2 suitcases and 2 rucksacks. It's very handy if you've got a late flight on the day that you're leaving, so you can just drop it in the city centre for €7.50 and then go and explore the area. Or you can get a smaller one, which I believe is €4. You can get a smaller one which can fit in probably a hand luggage or a rucksack. But yeah, it's very safe. Got a camera up here. Hello, got a camera up here, so the stuff are very safe. €7.50. Just put in there and then you get your key. It's cool. So yes, that's the end of our Athens video.